Ladies and gentlemen, Simulation for the Nation here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to everything you need to know about the latest Giants DLC. In this mini-series, we'll be breaking down the 20 pieces of Kverneland and Vicon machinery into 4 categories: tillage, grassland, seeding and planting, crop protection. In previous episodes, we looked at the tillage and grassland categories, so let's jump straight into seeders and planters. And we're going to start with the smallest yet one of the most detailed. As you can see, it is a combination drill here, so power harrow and the coulter, the seed drill unit, they're combined. As we're working with the 3 meters capacity in the tank here of approximately 2,000 liters. As we look at it in store, we're going to go into seeders all the way along here, and there we are. 34,500 pounds or euros to purchase. It is going to require about 130 horsepower, so not too much, and you can get away with drilling it around about 9 miles an hour as well. One thing I do really like about this, as we jump into it, we're going to focus from the back. When I close up the hopper, you'll see the hopper lid goes down, and then up come the ladders as well. We've obviously got hydraulically operated ridge markers, left and right, and then when we fire up the tractor, lift up, you'll see, look at the animation on the packer roller there. When you do lower it down, it does just raise up when it meets the ground a little bit, and then when we fire it up as well, you can see the power harrow tines going as you would expect there. But yeah, a nice overall, a very nice little seed drill. If you've got small acreage to cover there, that is pretty darn perfect. Looks great. Unlike this monster, the DG2 12,000, it is a monster. As you can probably tell by the name, it is 12 meters wide. It is absolutely huge. What we're going to do right away is jump in, zoom out, and then we're just going to actually pull back a little bit and let this unfold. It does stick up a little bit high at the back end there. I noticed those ridge markers are a little high, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Look at the animation detail as the back comes down there. It kind of levels everything back out with the hoses for the seed. Very, very nice detail there as well. Once you get in, the ladder comes down when you unfold the hopper on the top there to allow you to get in and out. Particularly like about this, when you have a look at the front end there, the coupling details that get hooked up to the drawbar on the front there. All of your hydraulic hoses are in there, looking fantastic as well. This is going to be able to seed wheat, barley, oats, oilseed rape, soybeans, radish, and of course grass there as well, should you need it to. But yeah, ultimately it's just a very beautiful seed drill. It is quite expensive. It's going to cost you about 138,000 euros to purchase there, so it is going to knock you back a bit, but my word, you're going to get some ground covered at this when you're able to travel it around about 11 miles an hour there, so truly is very, very good detail there. It also has its ridge markers tucked away very neatly, so when we do jump in, look at the animation on that. Love it. And how goes that one? Splendid. Very, very nice indeed. Can't wait to get that put into use there as well. You're going to need quite a big tractor to pull it though, but it's still going to be pretty good, around 230 horsepower or more. But it does look pretty good on the case there, I have to admit. And now we're going to take a look at the larger combination drill here with a bit of an awesome setup here. This is quite a wordy number. This is the DF2 Plus NGS 101 F35. Now the DF2 aspect of it, as far as I am aware, is the front hopper here. This is the DF-2 front hopper. We'll start with this. It costs around about 16,500 euros. It holds 2,000 liters, and its own has to be connected up with the drill unit on the back there. But you'll see it has the hydraulic couplings. These beautifully designed hoses to take you all the way up and around the back there. When you do connect up here, this bracket appears as well there, which looks rather cool. And then all of that seed is of course brought over to the backside here where it fills up the NGS 101 F35. Now this is 6 meters wide, or 20 feet there. It is a monster. It must be a heck of a rig to try and pull. You're going to need about 260 horsepower plus to pull it. You're going to need quite a bit of weight on that tractor as well because it is a heavy unit, as you can well imagine. But yeah, like I say, it does look beautiful here. What we're going to do is just jump in. Now the animation on the fold up as well, much the same. Massive hydraulics on the front, but you'll also see there's those 2 catch mechanisms there which do lock into place to hold it all in. And yeah, so you can really get to see the underside of it here. The level of detail on this as well just looks beautiful. Really, really does. But when you get to the field, obviously you're going to unfold it before you can do anything. Like I said previously, this will be able to drill wheat, barley, oats, oilseed rape, beans, ryegrass, and grass and cover crop. When we fire up the tractor, turn on the drill there, and then when you lower it down, much like the other machine does as well. I love the adjustment on the packer roller there, just the way that lifts up. I think it's great. It really is very nice. And then that is you good to go and drill to your heart's content, which I think is next in our list to go and check off is the OPTIMA RS. Now this guy, this was something that really surprised me when it arrived. So this is it is classified as a cedar. It is approximately 9 meters wide in working width. And it's going to cost you £69,000 to pick up, but it doesn't fold up. What's beautiful about this is you do connect from here. So what I've done already is, you can see I haven't connected it. I just dragged it to the field boundary, unhooked it. First of all, let's look at just the detail around that pickup hitch there. That's rather nice. And you can see all you need to do is just reconnect from here and then fold up. You're good to go. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. We're just going to edge back up with our Valtra. Hook up there. You can see with this, there are two different hoppers. You have your main hopper here for fertilizer, and then the small individual seed hoppers running all the way along the back there. But right now, that we still are in transport mode, so we do need to adjust that. So what I'm going to do is just press X, and up go the wheels, in go the markers, and also more impressively, in goes the drawbar at the front there, which I think is very nice. You'll also see, check out this pin that goes in and out of it as well. That's a nice little touch. And then at that point you are good to go, good to seed. You've got your ridge markers as well that you can bring out. Nice and short because you've got a little bit of a wider vehicle here, a wider working width, and then yeah, you are good to go and drill. This will drill you your maize, your sunflowers, your beans, any root crops, cotton as well. You're good to go with it, and you're going to cover a really nice area. But again, look at the detail on every single seed box along the back. The coulters down to the depth wheels there, and down to the row cleaners along the front. It all looks rather impressive. Right now we do have the hopper open, so you close the hopper and up go the ladders as well. Put that down and you're good to go. Ultimately, just, yeah, very nice piece of equipment here. You're going to need about 180 horsepower to pull it, if not a little bit more. It is quite a heavy unit as well once it's all set up, so think about front weight on there. You can drill at approximately 9 miles an hour there, which is awesome. You're covering 9 meters at 9 miles an hour, so it's not going to take you too long to get any fields done at all. And of course, as we've looked into there, it does have both seed and fertilizer hoppers available. And then finally, we're moving on to the last one. Last but not least, the Monopil eDrive 224. Now, this has a very similar design to the model that we've just looked at. However, obviously we are missing the larger fertilizer hopper on here as well. It is a little wider. It's 12 meters wide as opposed to 9. It does require about 145 horsepower to pull. It's a little lighter, I would assume, given the fact that it doesn't have a huge big hopper on the front. It is €79,500 to purchase though, so again, another expensive outfit, but look at the working width you're covering. Now what we're going to do, because we're all still set up right now, what this is allowing me to show you here, check out the variation in the terrain that each half of the drill is following. As you can see, as it's lifted up here, we are just going to press X, and in goes the drawbar again. Up come the wheels on this side, and also outfold the ridge markers as well. And at that point, you are good to go. It is now in work mode. As we lower it down, you'll see that both sides of the planter follow the terrain. They're kind of in float mode there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you are going to cover some serious acres of this as we put out the ridge markers. Nice little folding animation on there that we come to expect. And that is it. Really, that is the full extent of the Monopil eDrive 2. Beautiful, very, very nice design. Again, I guess I'm blown away by the quality of each of these pieces of equipment in this pack. And I think it's just another sign that Giants continue to go further and further by raising the bar there. So if you have enjoyed this, Don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button for Simulation for the Nation, and don't forget the links are down below. If you choose to pre-order, you can do so through the through those links, and even benefit the channel a little bit there as well. Coming up after this one, though, we're going to be heading on over to crop protection, so make sure you check out that one. Some really cool looking sprayers there, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a great day, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll catch you later.